What's up, y'all? It's Kazeem Famuyide, host of MSG PM, and I'm here with the king of the middleweights, headlining MSG this weekend, the last style bender, Israel Adesanya.
Yeah, we did here now. We did here.
We are here.
You know, I was already gonna, because I was talking to you last week.
Yeah.
And I forgot. I'm probably because I get flooded, but I was gonna. You need to tap me in for the Niger food.
Well, see, my man Kof right here. We went to
Kofi?
we had the Battle of Jollof a few months ago now.
Yeah.
This time, Ghana won by some BS. You know, you know, I feel like the voting was a little rigged. Meta was doing it, and it was like Facebook and all this other things.
How many Nigerians in the room?
There was a lot. I'm not gonna hold you. There was a lot, but you know,
We hold it strong. We don't need no features though.
Nah, we good. We good. Yo, I know you've done a million of these press conferences, right? And all the time, your opponents either try to come at you personally, come at you social media-wise, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
This one was nothing like that. You
Yeah.
kept it very to the point, very short.
I did. He didn't.
And yeah, you don't understand purchase.
Yeah.
But for these press conferences, how much is it like hype versus real animosity towards someone? I know this is different for you.
Yeah, you can always tell. Like my guy Jeff, he's already made the analysis that every time I get like static with someone, I end up destroying them when it's something and they poke the lion, if
Right.
you will. So yeah, he's got that victory over me in the past. He's still kind of riding on it. He tries to lie and say he's not, but he is. And he's been doing little skits and whatnot, and I'm just like, all right, I just mind my own business.
Yeah.
I'm just working, honestly, because when it comes down to it this weekend, it'll be skills, pure skills and power of will that'll show who's on top, and I already know. Yeah.
Now, Alex Pereira, I mean, obviously he's, he's not here without you. You said this in the press conference,
Facts.
obviously, but the kickboxing knockout power, he's gotten a lot of hype over that.
As it should.
Obviously, you're not a bad striker on your own right. Are you going into this fight trying to do a little bit more wrestling, a little bit more ground and pound? Are you trying to take him out into the deep waters? What's sort of the mindset?
Deep waters, definitely. But honestly, the way I'm right now, honestly, I'm brolic, bro. The way
You're bigger than usual.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like, even I got jackets on right now, I'm cutting weight. But yeah, when I rehydrate, I think he'll be in for a rude awakening. I think people always underestimate because we're tall, skinny boys, but then the frame,
Yeah.
they don't understand leverage, how power, and he's got the same thing as well, so he's strong, but yeah, last time he fought me, it was 5 years ago. I've bulked up and I've beefed up since then.
You know, some of the great fighters, the champion fighters, almost like computers, right? Like, it's hard to beat somebody multiple times because you adapt, you learn different things. What's the biggest difference between Israel Adesanya 5 years ago and Israel Adesanya now, aside from the obvious?
Maturity. Like the last time I fought him in the second round, I let outside forces get to me, and I didn't stay true to my style. And I've said that I didn't stay true to my style, so I hit him with all the right wrong shots, repetitive, and I didn't vary my attacks or anything like that. But then now, as I am, yeah, I hit different. I hit sharp. People say I don't hit hard, but I hit sharp, and when I hit you, you're gonna feel me.
Yeah. Now, this fight, obviously, you've been to the Garden before.
Yep.
This is your
My
first
house.
time headlining, you know what I'm saying? And the last time we saw you, you came out with the Undertaker entrance. Before that, you had the big dance routine. This is the Garden. You're a headliner. Can you give me something on the entrance? What we thinking?
It's business. This is
Okay.
like I'm walking from point A to point B. But there's a theme around this fight that I just feel like it's gonna activate me. It's gonna activate the dark side that I need. Cause I'm not scared of my shadow self. I love my shadow self.
Yeah.
Like I can dance with the devil.
Yeah.
That's just me.
You talk about dancing with the devil. You probably have the most fun I've seen of anybody in the UFC. Not just in the cage, outside of the cage, just the lifestyle you live. I mean, how do you have fun in a cage knowing that there's a possibility, you know what I'm saying, like you're putting your life on the line all the time?
It's honestly experience and warrior spirit. It's not everyone can do this. Who was I talking to about something crazy? What were they doing? Hold up 2 seconds. Like either big wave surfers or people who do crazy like that. I look at that, I'm like, I could never. But they probably look at me and think, I could never.
Right.
But thing is, experience. I've done this so many times. And yeah, it's fun when you know what you're doing and you're the best in the world. I just have fun with it, and when I'm having fun, I'm the best in the world.
So speaking of that power of manifestation that you've used so much outside of the light heavyweight victory that you're chasing after, outside of the ring, I seen Kamaru Usman in Black Panther,
Yes, sir.
Wakanda Forever. You know what I'm saying? Watched the hype video earlier today talking about how much Jackie Chan inspired you and how Hollywood inspired you. Is Hollywood in your future? Are you getting them
Definitely.
calls?
I've already turned down, like I mentioned today, broke the news. I guess I turned down Creed 3. I would have loved to do it. Yeah. They hit me up to be like it'll roll in the movie, like sparring, something like that, speaking role. But yeah, this right now is my bread and butter. This is what I love doing. I really love learning and evolving in this game. So I feel like the amount of time it would take for me to focus my craft on something else, or my attention on something else, it'll take away from my craft itself. So yeah, later on, voiceover work, animation, animes, all that acting.
You got to get an anime in. You got to get one.
Even what do you call it? What do you call it? Motion capture. Motion capture. Yeah, mocap. Yeah, that kind of stuff I'm great at.
Nice.
I'm great at. And I know how to I move different, put it that way. Yeah.
Well, we've seen it, man. Like you've gone from dominating kickboxing to dominating the UFC, lapping the middleweight division. People are calling you the greatest middleweight of all time now. Is there anything else left on that, outside of lapping the division, that would cement to you? Because I know you don't like putting these accolades on yourself. You don't like really like speaking before things happen. What would it take for you to consider yourself the greatest middleweight of all time?
When I'm done, I'll decide when I'm done. But right now, it's just bodies. I just got body bags I got to fill. So I'm just filling them one by one. So, yeah, that's all I'm focused on. And then everything else will come. I don't chase those. They chase me.
Yeah. Okay, the Her Loss album just dropped this week.
Beautiful.
I know you've been in training mode, but give me a quick review. You Drake, 21 Savage.
For me, I like the what's the one? Treacherous Twins and 3 a.m. and Glenwood, I believe. Those are the two tracks I keep bumping. But yeah, if you listen to it again, I feel like it tells a whole story in a different way because of the shots that we're taking and all the I guess hoopla they created with it. But yeah, people just get mad, but they get mad at anything. They'll forget and go next week. What's next?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a great album. I like it. I actually liked it even better than Honestly Nevermind.
I wasn't mad at Honestly Nevermind. I thought it got some
That
bad
was
rap.
stupid, yeah. But it was a great album as well. But this one, maybe because it's recency bias as well. You know, I'm just like I'm really fucking with this one.
But this is Madison Square Garden. It's the
MSG,
world's most famous arena.
Another walk in the garden.
It is a handful of people as combat sport athletes who have headlined this arena. What does it mean to you, headlining Madison Square Garden?
Madison is special. This is a spot that I felt like you walk around the halls, you see all these just portraits of just like people, just not just athletes, entertainers who have graced the floors of this place. And I'm like, I get to be one of those who just closes the show and then closes this chapter. It's gonna be poetic. Yeah, poetic justice.
Looking forward to it, man. All right, born in Nigeria, raised in New Zealand. You was talking about the Jalal battle earlier today, man.
But tap me in. I want because after the weigh-ins even, but after the fight, I'm sticking around.
I was about to say like that's a lot of grains and starch.
Yeah, I don't like too much of that. So after the fight, I go chop life.
Listen,
we
bro.
go chop life.
We shall. Izzy, the last style bender, the king of the middleweights, the UFC middleweight champion. Thank you so much. Good luck this Saturday.
I'm so surprised.